And start the show. Will, go.
I was totally just caught off.
Go for it.
Couldn't do it.
Ready. Something funny and interesting. Go. Like a quick one.
I don't know. I'm trying to
like
think
a
of
funny thing.
Trying to think of a funny thing.
Don't look at your phone. Do it. Just say it. Just bring it. Come on.
I don't have it.
You can do it.
No. It's going to be inappropriate.
Okay, this is the Bad Brothers Podcast. We don't always say, but this is Michael Moore Browning. We belong to, this is Port Orchard's Finest Podcast, voted 2 years in a row. Nothing else compares. And, I don't know. That's all you need to know. Share with your friends. Share it around. Follow us on Instagram, Bad Brothers Pod, youtube.com/easyasmdb, Spotify. Nobody has asked for Google yet. If you want me to be on Google Play or Google Podcast, just let me know. Nobody has said anything. The audio is on YouTube. It's not video yet. Working on that. There's some updates. Need to talk to Will about. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Yeah. And Will, I had a question. What about my artwork? Remember
Didn't I respond?
No, I don't think about that.
Oh, I meant to. Yeah, I like the idea. Shirt idea.
He can sort of be creative with that.
Yeah.
But I want to talk... We need to talk more about single color versus color.
Oh, yeah. I need to look at the website.
I like the color idea, but I also like having a...
Just like a white.
If there's a way to do
white on dark or dark on light.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get in the sticker game.
Slaps.
That would be cool.
Eggshell. I got someone that'll give you all the details on stickers and which ones don't get scratched off if you're trying to like tag something.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Give me that vinyl.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the podcast. Just a little internal chit chat. Business meeting.
Backyard baseball or
inside baseball.
Or what's the other one about? Sausage factory.
Oh yeah, that's how the sausage is made.
Yeah.
Sausage fest.
Sausage factory. Yeah.
This podcast is a little bit of a sausage fest right now. So if you know some
mixtape.
If you know some female listeners who would like to listen,
be a part of the Bad family.
Yeah. So just
Bad brothers and sisters.
There's lots of people out there, no matter your background, no matter your occupation. You could be a firefighter. You could be a nurse. It doesn't matter. Anybody, share it with them. But especially, we're looking for some more female-ship listeners.
Demographic.
And, yeah. Sorry. I don't know how many listeners we're going to get, like, if we have episodes like last episode, so we need to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little edgy.
Edging.
No! So I went to a dog show.
So, listener, you can expect Will to bring the fire this episode. First,
just like the Chick-fil-A episode.
First, Will went to a dog show. Dog show.
Oh, that'd be a cool dog show.
That's rude to do to somebody.
That's hype it up.
Yeah, like how comedians, they like get so mad if they get like bad intros and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, friends, here's Will with a possibly good story about going to a dog show. I do have some questions.
Yeah, so if you remember last time, I went to dog show and Lauren was judging the dog show.
Lauren, Will's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Official no.
Judging the dog
for
show.
a while.
And so now...
Doesn't listen. Can say whatever I want.
Now, I went to a show where she was showing So it was a whole different game.
Well, let's do a recap from the last one.
Recap.
Gay tales.
Gay tales. Lots of bitches.
There's bitches and dogs.
Yeah, bitches and dogs.
Which we already discussed.
Did we talk about like championships? You earn points if you win.
We didn't talk about that, but
Okay.
Will found his purpose the last time he
I found my
went
purpose. That there was, hey, what do they call it?
There was misogyny in the dog world.
Yeah,
and we don't like
and
it.
Yeah, the dog show parlance was living in the past.
Oh yes,
They're in the past.
how could I forget parlance? Go look at that episode.
And so
That was a good episode.
that was a great episode. So updating dog show parlance, and also starting the
What are you doing?
I'm just playing with the cord with my toes.
I don't know why that looks so funny.
Oh yeah, so change the dog show parlance, update dog show parlance, and also start the tailgating.
Dog
Dog show tailgating.
Wait. What was it called? Real men.
Real dog dudes of dog shows or something like that. Real dudes of dog showing.
Anyways, okay, so you went to the dog show. This was local. It was You went to Enumclaw,
Yep.
home of only two things. There's a convention center there.
That's where I was. Yep.
Wait, what's it called? They do some
Enumclaw Expo Center.
they do some concerts down there now.
Oh, White River Amphitheater's there.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Oh.
They have an indoor one, don't they?
Maybe that was this place, but we were outside, so
Anyways, so you're in Enumclaw, home to
a great news story.
A dead guy.
Great news story and lots of farms.
Look it up. Horse guy, Enumclaw. Don't look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. This has to be a female-centric episode. Delete that.
Edit.
Okay, so you went to see some cute puppies in Enumclaw.
Here's a live review 3 minutes ago. You have a nice voice and you guys are funny, and she wants to be a special guest. That was a live review as of tonight.
First episode, and she thinks she's getting on the pod? Oh my gosh.
Get in line.
Thinks very highly of herself.
Get in line behind John and Nate and everyone else.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I want you to do. What's her name? This person.
Yeah.
Send in your resume why you should be on the pod. Okay, everybody send an email. If you want to be on the podcast, send an email to Bad Brothers Pod. I think that's what it is. You keep talking. It's Bad Brothers Pod or Bad Brothers
Me
Podcast.
keep talking or me keep typing?
No, either.
Okay.
I got to look up if it's Bad Brothers Pod or Bad Brothers Podcast
at
Gmail. Oh, man. How do I... Oh, it's on here.
I'll say send your resume and a cover letter.
Send your resume, cover letter, whatever you want. Give us your reason for being on the podcast. One day, I will get Adam on the podcast. He just texted me today. He's like, can I do next week? And I'm like, oh, I know. We're going out of town. He just got back from Hawaii.
He responded to my Instagram story.
I know. He just got back from... Well, that's the thing. His schedule doesn't sync up with ours, and I could just interview him because I know him.
Yeah.
But he wants to do it with us because he wants to meet you. And I was like,
right.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
But he has to be the first one. But then after that, we got lots of... I want to have other people on the pod. I think that would be one of the fun things about doing this. But...
And if we do... And then with video in the future, maybe we could do live like them on vid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come in. So if you want to be number 2, send us your reason for being number 2. You can't be number 1. But if you want to be number 1 runner-up, if you want to be the second person, then send your resume or your qualifications, your plea
Yeah.
to badbrotherspod@gmail.com.
Aaron
So
and Nicola.
last time you learned about gay
Yeah,
tales.
last time I learned about the judging and things like that. And,
Yeah.
You know, that guy Matt gave me the pointers. He said stay away. I did not heed his advice.
But you said Lauren needed to do something with your dog, with her dog, of like she's been wanting to go to these competitions, partly because that's what she does, but
Yeah.
also like she needed to like win a competition or something to get her dog to a certain level or something like that.
Yeah. So, in general, say you just have a fresh dog, hasn't won anything yet. The first thing you come to, you just try to win certain points, and you get like the more dogs that are there, the more points that it's worth, up to 5.
Oh.
And so, if you want to get 15 points to become a champion, and then it's another however many points once you're a champion to be grand champion.
Oh, I've actually, now that you're saying that, I have heard of people talk about champion dogs.
Yeah. And so that's what it means. They've won a certain number of times against a certain number of dogs to earn the points. And so, but what she was trying to get the other day, what you're talking about, is her grand champion that she has, the one that I think I said is flown all over and studded out and whatnot. If he gets 20 offspring that are champions, then he gets a thing called a Register of Merit.
Oh, okay.
ROM.
I did not understand that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So that just happened, not at the show before in Utah.
So the dog in Enumclaw was not the dog in the Around the World dog.
Nope. It was 2 of his offspring. 1 4-year-old male and 1 1-year-old female.
And the 4-year-old male is the son of Jesse?
Yes. The other one might be granddaughter, like one step away, but still of the bloodline. I don't remember now.
And
There's so many.
Jesse is a male.
Jesse's a male.
Because he's a stud.
He's the grand champ that just got his Register of Merit because he produces champions.
You know who also is a son of Jesse?
Abraham.
No.
Other way around.
Nope.
Enoch.
Well, actually, yeah, other way around. But David.
Oh.
And then
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
So you were showing
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't.
Or David.
I did get to hold a dog for someone that had too many dogs at one point.
It depends if we're going literal or, well, Jesus was literally the
Is son
offspring.
of Jesse kind of like son of Sam?
Well, he did kill people, so I guess yes.
Just kidding. Anyway, so yeah. What was the question? Yeah, so these are all offspring of this
Yeah, so
Jesse,
okay, yeah,
a.k.a.
we were talking about too many dogs, but so in Enumclaw there was a 4-year-old son of Jesse,
Mm-hmm.
David, the uniter of Israel,
Yeah.
and then a 1-year-old female.
Yeah.
This is a female episode, so let's talk about that dog.
Okay. She's new. She hasn't gone to many shows.
1-year-old.
Yeah, so she's very bouncy and hyper and flies all over the place when she's free to do so. So, didn't really know how that would go. 'Cause
Wait.
she's flying all over the place.
When you posted stories
Yeah.
about her dogs, I don't know if you're over at her family's house or her house or whatever.
Was it the puppy pile?
The dogs had like all short hair and everything like that.
Yeah. So if
I
you
was
go
confused.
back to that episode, there are 2 types of collies, smooths and roughs.
Okay.
Ones, such as Lassie, you may have seen, long hair,
Yeah.
rough.
That's called rough, and they
Yep.
have long, smooth hair.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then when they have short, rough hair, It's called a smooth. And yeah, I posted those puppies. Those were just some people's puppies that were by where we were set up.
I didn't. Oh, okay. Because I was wondering, I was like, do they have the markings like that? Because it seemed kind of like not sort of like it didn't remind me of collies.
Yeah, so the collie, like Lassie collie, and that's like what Jessie is. I hope I'm getting this right. If anyone knows more than I do, so there's Sable, which is
Lauren, call in.
Yeah, call in. So if you ever listen. Sable, which is just like the brown and white. It's kind of like a lighter brown. Then there's Tricolor, which is black, brown, and white. And then there's the Blues, and that's where it's like the gray spotted.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what you saw. And but that gray spotted can also be like
Blue Heeler. I've heard of that.
Right.
And they're sort of similar.
Yeah.
Like the gray,
the spotting. Yeah.
Interesting.
But sometimes that spotted one will be less gray, and it'll be more like a light tan and a dark brown. But it's still like that spotted kind of pattern.
The pieces of my dog knowledge are coming together right now.
Yeah. Blues is usually gray.
Okay, so you went there and you're doing the competition, and
so now this is
did
a
you
whole.
see as many?
Oh yeah, we saw the bitches. Lots of bitch talk again. Lots of stuff
Gay tails.
like that. Gay tails. I learned about the head shape and stuff.
Tailgating.
This is where there was. I need to hype up the tailgating because I was the only guy there that wasn't showing a dog.
Yeah, so who are you going to tailgate with?
I know. I got to get the word out. Come hang.
And yeah.
Oh, I lied. There was one other guy, an old man.
Was there any out-of-towners?
Oh, yeah. People drove like 12 plus hours from California and all over the place.
Yeah, so what are they?
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Or even if you lived...
Hanging out in the motorhome.
Or even if you lived, like...
Get out of the motorhome and just...
Dude, I was there.
Put a pig on the spit.
Look at this tan I got while I was there.
Oh, yeah, you were outside.
Yeah. Could have been...
Why did they have a dog competition outside?
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, there was this covered area. It was like a horse arena thing. But then it was really dirty and dusty in there. So they moved it out to the grass.
Bet you got boogers.
Oh, yeah.
We can't talk about that. Do girls talk about boogers? I don't know.
I doubt it.
Okay. Cut that part out.
And so last time, I was almost like a special guest almost because Lauren was judging and I was just, hanging out. And,
oh, yeah. She was judging, not showing.
Yeah. And so this was a whole different thing. They were there like hours beforehand prepping the dogs. I just showed up like right before it started.
And was it her parents too or just her?
Yeah, it was her mom and two sisters.
Family event.
Yeah. So, yeah. And that's like why she is into dogs is from her family.
Did she sing the national anthem as well?
Not this time that I'm aware of.
Because isn't there something on her Instagram of her singing the national anthem?
She just sang in Utah the week before.
She did?
Yeah.
Have you heard her sing?
I've heard her sing. Yeah, she's a very good singer.
And what's it like? Can she sing? Is she kind of like poppy or she's like operatic kind of like?
No, it's like 90s, Whitney, Mariah type. Yeah.
Yeah. You just named two fantastic singers.
That's the vibe.
Are you being a good boyfriend right now?
She
or
can
are
do
you
the...
Wow.
Yeah. The octaves, all the octaves.
National anthem is sort of a hard.
Say yay, Fergie.
I was gonna get there. I wanted to mention the Fergie national anthem.
Free. What was the one part?
You know what? My feeling about the Fergie national anthem was like close, but not quite. It was sort of like I can't tell what was corny about it.
I feel like if she would have done those runs, but on the right key, it maybe could have gotten away with it. like a very just like free-formy kind of
Okay, hold on. That actually brings up something, which I'm going to tread lightly here. But yeah, have you heard the Peaches Justin Bieber song?
Yes.
And it's got the two
Featured people.
It's got the 2 feats on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, everybody's voice is different. I'm not saying black people's voices sound better writ large, but the 2 guys who sing on that song, their voices are so smooth.
Smooth?
So smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin Bieber's voice on there is not smooth.
Yeah.
That is why his best songs are when he's doing straight pop or when he was doing EDM, because his voice sounded good on those. His voice is like made for those. But how does your voice... Because when he did his album, The Changes or whatever, and he said that he got nominated for an pop album, and he did R&B, and he told the Grammys, like, hey, I tried to do an R&B album, or I did an R&B album, and I didn't do a pop album.
Yeah.
But it's like, why does his voice... I mean, there is something like... There has to be something like physically in the voice... But how?
I don't know.
Can't talk about it. Joe Rogan can maybe talk about it. I can't. But you know what I'm saying?
You're saying it's like a predetermined thing that it just comes out better?
Yes. Comes out better. I wish I had a voice.
Maybe it's just that most of them grow up in a more musical community, a lot more church, you know. You know, a lot of them say it's like, oh, I grew up in church singing or playing.
Yeah.
That's a common...
Yeah. I think a lot of things with voice, you're either born with it or not.
Well, yeah.
You're saying Lauren was born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Born this way. Born this way.
So she has Mariah Carey / Whitney Houston voice.
Yep.
Singing the national anthem.
Yep. But no, I don't think she
Not
did this one.
Yeah.
It's Enum Claw.
Sounds like she'd be perfect for Enum Claw.
Why?
Local.
Oh, yeah. Local celeb.
Yeah.
She doesn't live in Enum Claw, but
yeah. Yeah, close enough. It's not California.
Hey, true. So yeah, this was a whole different world because the women now are in show mode. They're grooming dogs. They're putting.
Hey, this is a female-centric episode. Why'd you say women are in show mode?
Because they are women and they are in show mode.
What about men?
There was only like 2 guys there, and I wasn't over by them.
They weren't showing?
There was 2 guys showing.
Okay.
One old man in a plaid suit. One young man. He was in the juniors.
Young man.
Anyway, so this was a whole different world than when we went to Wisconsin, because now they're grooming and they have like multiple dogs and they put white stuff.
And you're around Lauren the whole time, so you're seeing most everything.
Oh yeah, I just brought my lawn chair there, and I'm there like by their little tent they have set up with the grooming stations.
She didn't make you go somewhere because she was like so stressed out or anything?
No, I went to Taco Time once for everyone.
Good, fresh.
And so, and they're like putting stuff in there on their legs to make them look white, and then they put little tungsten. They put Vaseline in their ear, and then they put tungsten powder in it to make their ear hang down. So interesting. And they do like a little makeup on the face. It's like all out. They're like trimming the fur around their toes, and it's like all this whole thing. And then all of a sudden it's like they keep like looking over to the ring to see like what round they're on, because they don't have a dog in every single round, because it goes by, if it's smooth or rough or young or old, champ, not champ. And so they're constantly like, oh, how much time do I have? Then all of a sudden they're like, okay, go. And they take the dog over there And then that takes however long, depending on how many dogs there are. And then sometimes it's like your other dog's right in the next one, so you have to run back over, grab that dog, run it back into the ring. And then also if you win, then you have to stick around. Then there's the best of winners, that is called. And so you're constantly going back and forth and trying to keep the dog looking nice.
That's interesting because I didn't think of, probably if you have, multiple dogs.
Yeah, they had, I think, 7 dogs there between the 4 of them. It's a pine needle or something stuck to my sweaty butt crack.
Hey, we can't talk about this. This is a female-centric episode. They don't like butt crack talk.
Okay, sorry. Cut it.
Okay, so...
Questions?
You went there. We're not going to talk about Jesus Christ because we're not going to talk about him because this is a female-centric episode. So we're talking about
Tessa.
Oh, wait. Tell me the dog name thing again.
Oh, yeah. So they have a show, like their show name, which is their breeder they came from. So in this case is Aurealis, which that's her family one. And then they have like a name like...
Wait, is the Aurealis... It doesn't have to do with the dog name. It has to do with the
kennel.
Oh.
So it's like, that's like the family name. And then like
Browning.
Right. But it doesn't have to be like your actual name. It could be like the name of your farm or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Aurealis, that's the Lawrence.
Yeah, that's what her mom started back when her mom was like 17 or something.
What's Aurealis?
It's like a Aurora Borealis, but shorter.
No.
I think so. And so like yes.
I love Lauren's mom. The
male is Play for Keeps, so it's Aurealis Play for Keeps. That's his like show name. So yeah. And I've heard she said some people try to do like funny ones and little corny ones or whatever.
Yeah, like take my money or something. Like a horse name.
Yeah, it's like you hear on a horse race.
Let's see. Who they just did the Preakness?
I thought it was Kentucky Derby. Oh, did you see the horse that won the Kentucky Derby?
Yes.
Doping.
Now, are any of Lauren's dogs doping? I know you can't say on the pod, but
I don't think so. And I don't know what they would do because this is not. Remember, they don't do the agility and the running through the cones and jumping over stuff.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I have a question. They're putting like makeup on their dogs and tongues. Is that's okay in the rules though?
Yeah,
Okay, so here is the Preakness. Here's the winners. They have names like this.
Yeah.
Rombauer, Midnight Bourbon, Medina Spirit. People are saying Medina, but we have Medina, the city here. Is it Medina or Medina?
I don't know.
That's the doping one. Keep me in mind. Crowded Trade. They have names like that?
Yep.
Unbridled Honor. France Godina. I don't know what that is. Risk Taking.
Jesse's dad is Aurealis Latin Samba.
That's the father of Jesse?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, common name was Alex.
Okay. That's right. I need to get back to basics here. When I first walked in and you were talking to me about the names, you said a dog's name was Brooke.
It is. Here's the thing,
That's not a dog's name.
Here's
the thing, what's worse?
When you're pumping out dogs, you run out of names.
What's worse is Alex.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you want it to be? Scooter?
Yes, it needs to have a cute dog name generator. That's what I'm going to go find. Aurora Borealis. Okay.
So this is
They have a dog named Coldplay.
Grand Champion something. Borealis Coldplay Register of Merit.
Dude, they were quick to update the website.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so his mom...
How much do they pay for their...
So his dad is Milas Aurealis Latin Samba mixed with tartan side brocade.
Okay, I'm going to do dog name generator. So we're going to do girl since this is a female episode.
Mm-hmm.
Female-centric. So do you want to do name styles or name themes? Let's do into styles. Okay, these are your choices. Friendly, elegant, sporty, international, general, tough.
Let's go elegant since we're talking about dog shows.
Funny, cute, classic, but classic?
No.
Okay, elegant. So that's all you put. You click one thing, mydogsname.com. It's mostly ads, so it's one of those kind of sites.
Yeah.
Find a name. Okay. Oh, shoot. What? I got a bazillion names.
What's the top one? Or is it alphabetical?
They're alphabetical order.
Is Brooke on there?
Brooke's not on here, so it's not an appropriately elegant name. Carmen and Camilla are, though.
Gross. That's gross.
Loretta.
Now, this is a grandma name generator?
Seneca.
Seneca Wallace?
That would be a good name for a dog, Seneca.
Yeah. And then you end up...
Willa. This is an old lady name.
I know.
Elegant.
Then you end up coming up with, dumb little nicknames for them or whatnot, that you just end up calling them.
Medina Spirit.
Yeah.
Well, that's, I don't know.
But no, it was...
What's wrong with naming your dog people names? I don't know. There's something weird about it.
I always thought it was funny to, name a dog a really, human name. I thought it could
Rick.
be... Yeah, or that. Or, Golden Retriever. And this is Lance. Come on,
Yeah,
Lance.
Randy Jackson Quaid. That's Annie Letterman's dog.
Oh.
Randy Jackson Quaid.
Oh. That's funny.
She's a comedian, that's why. So
She's a comedian, that's why.
Did Lauren win anything? What's this unnamed person? Is that who's texting you?
I was sending the email off.
Oh. Does she have anything else to say?
No.
Okay.
So the male one.
Did you learn anything this time?
I learned some more about what they're looking for in terms of the face and the flat back. Because I saw some dogs running around as they're going to the ring. They have a towel folded up on their butt. And I was like, what's the deal with the butt towel? And then Lauren's like, oh, that's to make sure their hair is pushed down so it doesn't poof up in the back, so it looks like they have a swooping back. It needs to just be straight across. And then stuff things just more details like that. And there's a ton of them that I still don't get. They'd say oh, that one has a really deep face, and I still don't know what that means. They say they'll be like, oh, that bitch is so deep, and it's not a good thing, and I don't know what it means.
Oh man!
But you know what I did learn?
They listen to Taylor Swift.
No,
even though I don't think Taylor Swift is deep, but
no, it's something about how the face
emo.
looks. Oh, that was a negative. It's a negative thing, but I learned the most.
If you listen to Taylor Swift, that's negative.
I learned the most negative
Oh,
word.
this is a female episode. I can't say that.
Yeah, take it back. You did bring up Justin Bieber though, so that's good.
Wow, I love him, obviously.
the worst. What do you think the worst thing you could say about how a dog looks? What would you say the worst thing?
Okay. Okay.
The
worst thing about a dog.
Single word. That dog. If you just thought that was the worst dog, it shouldn't ever win any dog show. What are you calling it?
I wouldn't just say that dog sucks, because that's too generic.
Yeah.
That's too. It's one word. Because if I was going to disparage a collie or any dog,
Any show dog.
oh man. If I was going to disparage a show dog, it would have to be something like, well, let's see, a show dog.
You think it'd be something like super like ugly, like atrocious, or
No, I was going to say like, well, my first thought is it's something with its like snout being like kind of short and ugly, but there's a lot of like short snouted dogs.
yeah.
So but then I would be in the realm of like, because we're talking showmanship.
Yeah.
So then I would think something like a dog that's like dirty or like pig pen kind of
Tramp.
Yeah, just sort of like basic.
Well, here, let me tell you, the dog show curse word. Throwback.
Oh, careful. We talked about I can't say curse words.
Throwback. It's a P word.
Papoosey.
If Papoosey. And the worst thing you can call a show dog is that dog is a pet.
I was close with Pigpen.
Yeah. If you say that dog is a pet, like it belongs, to be hanging out with some 7-year-old snot-nosed kid, it doesn't belong here.
Okay, so now,
so then I hear someone loses, or like some dog gets chosen as the winner of the round, and someone will be all pissed off, and they'll be like, "Oh, that judge put up a pet."
Okay, this brings up a great sort of I don't know what it would be. Analogy, something, comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched any of these shows, but I've just seen clips of in images. It kind of now somebody who might disparage another dog,
Yeah.
and its makeup job or its tungsten ears or whatever the case may be, its tail or its coat or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of reminds, what about the people? Because if they don't like a pet, if they don't like an ugly, basic, sort of average looking dog.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds me of like dance moms.
Mm-hmm.
When it's like these little girls are going out there and they're all done up and they got their bow and they got their leotard or they got their costume and it's all matched and it's sparkling and they put the makeup on and some of them put that freaking weird looking. Have you seen those? Yeah, the
flippers,
the freaking grill looking. Yeah,
they're called flippers.
And
that is toddlers and tiaras, not dance moms.
They're freaky.
Yeah.
But then you look over at the mom, and I'm sorry, I know this is a female-centric episode, but I mean, it's okay to not. I don't judge people who don't look a certain aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's not a judgmental thing, but you have to admit there is a certain amount of hypocrisy when a manatee-looking mother is making fun of some 6-year-old,
right?
Because of what her outfit looks like.
Yeah.
So, what would you? give me the aesthetic of the
dog,
the showers, the human showers.
They have to be dressed nice. They're when they're in the ring, they have to be dressed nice, and it's all ages and all.
Yeah, but some people, when they see dress nice, it's more letter of the law than spirit of the law, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, there's a full range of ages and creeds and colors and sizes and everything.
Because I would think people with fancy dogs are sort of fancy people. I don't know why.
Like the old thing about like your dog looks like you or whatever.
Yeah.
That whole thing. Yeah. Well, something could be said because you're putting all this effort into, the grooming and the whatever. And it's like if you're putting that, you already like put that effort into yourself or whatever, or, vice versa in terms of effort.
For some reason, the Lauren slash fancy collie thing is sort of like vibes. Are there people who don't like vibe with their animals?
I don't know, because there was like the old man.
You've been to two things. Tell me definitively.
There isn't. It's literally all different types of people. There was the old man in the plaid suit, and he had a fluffy, white, mostly white collie with the long hair. It looked good. Didn't win though, and and then there was like. Was it an
old plaid suit or a new plaid suit?
Probably old. ASMR.
That's for you ladies out there.
Ugh, I don't like that sound.
I kind of like it.
Okay, stop. That can be on the Patreon.
OnlyFans.
And then there was like the whole juniors. There's like they're like teenagers. They do it separately from the adults.
Is there any like cool skate kids with a skate dog?
No, because maybe that's something I should add to my list of things to change. No, they're all like dressed.
You gotta reach out to the youth.
All the girls are in like dresses and skirts and whatnot.
Exactly.
And
like
then all the guys are in like suit or like dress shirt or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can't have people in like a prairie dress with a collie and expect the next generation to get it if they can't have a pug and some Vans on.
Right.
Okay.
There is a whole coalition or whatever you want to call it of it's a group of people trying to make sure that they like get more young people interested into the dog show world.
Coalition.
I don't know if that's not the right word, but it's like a group,
It might be.
Yeah. All that to say, I thought it was fun. People kept asking me like, "Oh, what'd you think? Like, is it too much? Is it too crazy?" Kind of like that guy.
They realize there's like one person who's abnormally there, and you like stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. We got a new one.
Fresh blood. Got a live one here. And so yeah, I thought it was fun. It was entertaining. It was entertaining to like. Because I got to see both sides of it, I got to see I got to see like the judging side, then I got to see like all the prep work that goes into it, and then I got to actually like watch them go out in the ring after doing the prep work, and win.
What's Lauren's last name?
We're not doxing people in here.
What's initial?
F.
So what was the F family? How did they do?
How they do what?
What was their? How did they do that weekend?
Freaking swept the thing.
Oh,
if it wasn't Lauren winning, it was her sister. Her sister's dog right now is number 3 male in the country.
Dang.
A Jesse son.
Son of Jesse. Mm-hmm. Jesse had 8 sons.
Oh, I'm sure he's had a few more than that.
Jesse had 8 sons. David was the youngest.
And yeah.
But then he took the meals to his brothers at the front lines.
Goliath.
And he says, you're seeing it through man's eyes. I'm seeing it through God's eyes. We can win this. This is what he said. He said to his brothers, we can win this dog competition.
This dog show.
What does Lauren think about testing makeup on animals? She's putting makeup on animals.
Oh boy. I'll have to ask her. Special guest.
She won't come on. She doesn't even listen.
Oh boy. I feel like this whole episode's about her. After
But I think I like her more that she doesn't listen.
She runs her own race.
Exactly.
She's in her own lane.
Even if people are weird, I sort of like respect them. You know what I mean? You know, some people run their own race, but they're sort of like a little bit strange because of it.
Yeah.
But yet there's something respectful.
Yeah, if they're not like wishy-washy, you know. It's like they are what they are about.
Yeah. That's sort of a good quality.
My Amazon order shipped.
Okay.
You want to know what it is?
A lamp?
I know. I need a lamp. Nope. It's a food item.
A food item. Okay.
A food item I had to order online. You can't just get it at any old store.
A food item you had to order online.
It's a special treat.
It's
a modified food item you can get in a store. You may have it if you go to Mars or the moon. You're friends with Elon Musk.
Space Dust IPA.
Taste the rainbow. That's at every store.
Skittles.
Freeze-dried Skittles.
This is what... Go listen to the last episode again. And Will's getting freeze-dried Skittles. And I can't take it.
I'll share. It's a 5-pound bag.
This is why...
I'm just kidding. It's not.
This is why Will has... This is right in the lane of meme knowledge. I know I've probably hidden all those episodes, but Will has a kind of meme knowledge and meme interests that would lead to him saying, literally, not a joke, freeze-dried Skittles on this podcast. And
they're on the way. I'll give a full review.
That's okay. He's finding his lane. He's unique. And I
feel like I know my lane.
I just said there's something respectful about that, and I'm not going to take it back, even though you said that to me right now. But that's okay.
Even though I said what to you?
Freeze-dried Skittles. That's okay. Amazon, I respect it. You're finding your lane. Next week, we have it's either a full recap or an abbreviated recap, depending on how the weekend went, of
Memphis,
Tennessee. Thank you for listening. Share with your friends.
Thanks, ladies, for listening.
Thank you, ladies. Share with your lady friends.
All those bad sisters out there.
Yes, the bad sisters. Oh, we need some special lady merch. Lady cut t-shirts.
Actually, on our website, on our merch site, you will be able to choose your cut of t-shirt.
Lady makeup. Bad Brothers makeup.
We're gonna give Kendall a run for her money.
What?
You're Kylie.
Oh, lip kit.
Kylie.
Bad Brothers
Kendall's
lip kit.
the model.